Can I invite to the stage now Melina Travlos, who's president of the Union of Greek Shipowners and chair of Neptune shipping lines. A warm welcome for Melina, please. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Good luck. Okay.
Good morning. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is an absolute pleasure and a great honor to be here today addressing this key audience. I would like to thank the organizers for their invitation and hospitality. All of us gathered here upon the initiative of the ICS have one common vision and goal: a net zero carbon world as soon as possible. In a shared journey towards this goal, we are all standing at a crossroad. Today, at this summit, we are called to meaningfully address the challenges ahead and look to seize the opportunity. And it is a unique opportunity, not only to shape a sustainable future for shipping, but also to play a defining role in helping the whole global economy accelerate towards net zero. Our purpose and inspiration is our own survival, the survival of humanity. That sounds like a lofty goal, ladies and gentlemen. We all understand that lofty goals are common these days, more common than real action, more common than real achievements. So I will begin by offering a clear view of our industry's standing. Firstly, it is fair to say that shipping has outperformed most other industrial sectors when it comes to reducing carbon emissions, considering that it is a fossil fuel captive industry. Bear in mind that shipping carries around 90% of global trade and emits less than 1/15 of the top emitting single country. During the past 20 years or so, shipping activity has almost doubled, yet emissions from shipping in terms of global CO2 output have fallen from around 2.9 to 2.2%. Is that enough? Let me be clear, of course not. We need to do more, and we must do more. The will of our industry to push toward net zero should not be doubted. Therefore, we embrace the International Maritime Organization's more ambitious targets as agreed in its landmark 2023 greenhouse gas reduction strategy. We are moving beyond aspirational initiatives and looking to implement pragmatic, fit-for-purpose solutions. Business and environment sustainability must go hand in hand. But the fact is that the key to our future success significantly depends on out-of-sector stakeholders. We do not produce energy. We do not trade energy. But we do use and transport energy. We do not design or build engines or vessels, but we do make the investments that make it possible. It is clear, therefore, that we stand on the demand side of the green energy chapter. We are dependent on developments of the supply side for the full decarbonization of our industry. Shipping will continue to do its utmost within its area of direct control. However, it is important to note that the IMO only regulates ships. It cannot regulate directly fuel producers, suppliers, ports, charterers, or even shipbuilders, all of whose contribution to decarbonization is indispensable. Another important fact is that shipping is the most cost-effective and energy-efficient form of transport. Shipping has managed to take advantage of economies of scale to the greatest degree possible with direct economic benefits for the global consumer. the cost effectiveness of our industry must by all means be safeguarded. This means change must take place in a way that protects the sustainability of our industry without negative implications for the welfare of the citizens of the world. As such, it is also vital that proposed greenhouse gas reduction measures take account of the special characteristics of the different shipping sectors, protecting their viability. Special attention should be given to the bulk tramp sector, which carries over 85% of the global seaborne trade. Because of its nature and operational characteristics, it is the hardest shipping sector to abate, as it requires alternative fuels and infrastructure to be available in most ports around the world. It also requires the cooperation and commitment of the ship's commercial operators, whom, as a rule, employ the ships. The activity and investments needed to achieve the IMO strategy's goals are intense, wide-ranging, and must be executed on two fronts: upgrading the sustainable transition of the existing fleet and investing in new buildings. The revised IMO strategy, with its nearer deadlines, poses additional challenges for the existing fleet, the vast majority of which will be operating during the transition period until 2050. Bear in mind that 4,800 ships are today on order, with delivery dates up to 2030. As a first step, the development of globally available alternative drop-in fuels for the shipping industry must be a priority. Likewise, carbon capture can help further reduce existing ships' emissions and compensate for the likely non-availability of the clean fuels. It is indeed a fact that shipping will compete with all other sectors for new fuels, and shipping will be a minor player in their demand, given the enormous demand for energy on land. Ultimately, though, permanent decarbonization necessarily entails a new generation of safe propulsion, abatement technology, and fuels. As mentioned, this effort requires contribution from and coordination of a significant range of out-of-sector stakeholders. Collaboration, determination, and commitment from all of us are key to successfully bringing effective decarbonization within our grasp. There is clearly so much to be done, ladies and gentlemen, and yet the first checkpoint in the IMO strategy is just 7 years away. The time to act is now. And as if things weren't difficult enough, there is another unresolved problem. Shipping is capital intensive and unpredictable. The absence of a common approach and an ambiguous direction by governments, regulators, and stakeholders adds one further dimension to this unpredictability. We all have a shared vision, but it often gets lost in translation. This leads to confusion, uncertainty, and sometimes also to regional decisions like the forthcoming EU ETS in shipping. We cannot have regional solutions to a global industry and globally movable assets. This undermines the IMO efforts to introduce global solutions that ensure a global level playing field. Lastly, the global shift to net zero should take place under one common denominator: safety of our people, our vessels, and the environment. It is, after all, people who are the driving force of our industry. People should continue to be our primary focus, our compass in this energy transition. That is why it is so important that our people on board and ashore are well equipped to adapt to the new era. Ladies and gentlemen, we call on all governments to support the IMO, to ensure that it will deliver on its challenging mission to urgently adopt fit-for-purpose emissions reduction measures. Time flies, and yet large challenges remain. New ones are emerging. However, if we can work together to achieve our shared goals, the prize will be greater than the greening of our industry. It will be the greening of all industries. We cannot even discuss, let alone succeed, with a global energy transition without shipping and its role as a catalyst in every aspect of socioeconomic change and progress. So today, in the Museum of the Future, I stand on this solid foundation we have built, and I invite us all to collaborate as never before to achieve this future, the future of shipping, the future of our world. Shipping has always guided global change through motivation, determination, and vision. And now it has to inspire and lead once more. Shipping has always built bridges for growth and prosperity. This is our purpose, our duty, and our commitment to the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed for that, and some interesting perspectives on the need for global approaches, which is the perfect introduction to our next speaker, Arsenio Dominguez, who was the Secretary General-elect of the International Maritime Organization. A warm welcome for Arsenio, please. Good morning, and over to you.